Hi, I'm Xenowave, and today I'm going to show you how I made this sound. Here it is in context. So the main concept behind this sound is just phase cancellation. Not much else to it. So operator 1 is just an additive sine wave, an additive saw wave, and I route the phase to mod X like so. I'll explain that soon. And operator 2 is a reversed additive saw wave. And in order to get this, go into your operator, get the shape, well, get out, make it a saw, click here and drag it into your channel rack. So I'll delete this. Get that, open it up. I tried to reverse it and drag it in here, but it doesn't seem to output, it doesn't seem to take in the post waveform. So instead, go right click on the sample, click on edit in audio editor, and then go right click on the wave, go to tools, and then reverse, and then you can drag and drop it, and that's how you get your reversed waveform. So as for the phase, if I set it to default, actually we get nothing. And that's because we can see that this perfectly phase cancels with the other waveform, because this value is above zero crossing, and at the same time, or this half of the waveform is above zero crossing, and this half of the waveform is below zero crossing. And we know they're the same since the waveforms are reversed. We know that there is no difference in the slope, so it's just going to be zero, basically. 1 minus 1 equals 0. So if I rub the phase of either waveform, I just chose the first one, we start to get pulse width modulation, because it appears that only half of the harmonics, or no, only the odd harmonics are playing, and the even harmonics are constantly getting canceled out. And so if we're at 100%, we'll end up with a perfect square wave, actually. So, and that's basically the sound, honestly. But I will add on to this video by explaining just other chiptune concepts. Like, I had this other one where I have a square wave, and I'm just doing a manual pulse thing. I have a volume envelope that just causes it to pluck, and then I have this pitch envelope that causes it starts with the pitch up and then immediately shoots back down to regular pitch. So let me take it off first, and just we'll hear a pluck. And then if we have the pitch envelope on, and then we change that. And then we can change this as needed as well. If you want to fine tune this, just hold Alt and and drag and drop it, or just turn off snap. Doesn't matter. We have this. So there's that. We have things like this, which if you've played enough video games, especially older games, you'll recognize this. So this is just a square wave with a pitch envelope being looped. It's just going from default pitch to, I guess, an octave above, or whatever, however many cents this is. It's dependent on the pitch LFO amount. But yeah, it's just constantly going up and down. So I can change this as well. And that's that. And then there's also the bass. To achieve that sort of, I guess, authentic NES sound, you're gonna want well, that's operated too. We don't worry about that. You don't want to downsample a triangle wave. I did that manually in Sytrus by routing operator 1 to filter 1, turning off the filter, and turning on the wave shaper, and it's drawing in the shape. I just did this one by one, and I basically forced. If we get out of wave candy, I forced it to have that blocky shape that we recognize. Let me actually, yeah. It might be 100%, but it's definitely like recognizable. And I guess also for like your leads, you could have a vibrato on. So if we go to pitch, LFO, yeah. So like this is static right now, but I usually have a vibrato on, which really adds some character just to the sound. It's very simple, it's very subtle, and all it is just, yeah, just a regular triangle wave, but set really, really low, down to like, well, if you look at the hint bar, like up to like 2% or so, or if you want to type it in, it's like 0.509, that should be fine. And then just copy that state and paste it over, because these two waveforms have to have exactly the same behavior and movement. Otherwise, the phase cancellation is just not gonna work. But yeah, that's how you achieve pulse width modulation. That's how you make nice chiptune leads. That's satisfying to look at. I mean, there's more I could go over, but that's definitely like the gist of it. You have volume, pitch, and phase to mess with, and you can achieve a whole myriad of sounds with just square waves and saw waves, or triangle waves and sine waves if you so choose. So yeah, that's the video. If you have any questions, let me know, and have an awesome day.